Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel Moonflow Readings. Thank you so much for joining me here today. In today's video, we're going to be seeing about the person on your mind, what your first time is going to be like with them, your first intimate time with them, okay? So we're going to get all the juicy details about this. If you're coming here and you've already been intimate with this person, that's perfectly okay. We'll just be seeing about the next time then, about how it's going to go, okay? So as always today, I have 4 choices for you, and we're going to choose with stickers today instead of tarot decks. So we have pile number 1 right here with the feather, pile number 2 with the book, pile number 3 right here with the little bottle, pile number 4 right here with the crystal ball. Okay, so take your time, pause the video if you need to, and then whenever you're ready, the timestamps for each of these piles will be in the description box down below and also the pinned comment, okay? So without further ado though, let's head into pile number 1. Hello pile number 1, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you chose this little feather sticker, then you're in the right place today. So in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at your first time with the person on your mind. Okay, so the first time you're going to be intimate, okay? So we're going to get all the juicy details about that. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than I normally do today, pile number 1. I'm going to be shuffling on camera all the oracle cards, all the tarot cards, okay, without pre-shuffling them, you know, pre-pulling them. So let's just get into it. Let's see, what do I want to start with? I'm going to start with these cards because they're the hardest to shuffle. And you're going to watch me fail miserably. There you go. If that's failing miserably, then, you know. Okay, so we got the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay, interesting. I'm getting immediately, just intuitively, this could be somebody from like your past that maybe you haven't been intimate with this person per se, but you knew them from the past, maybe your childhood, maybe you grew up together and you're just now reconnecting. This also could be somebody, again, from your neighborhood, or could be somebody who lives like a short distance from you, so maybe you would have to travel a short ways to, you know, have this sort of union together. I feel like the communication between you guys is very good. Maybe it's always been pretty good, you know. This could be somebody that you aren't in a relationship with, or somebody that you've kind of been on the fence with and you don't even know if you guys are going to be intimate or not. This is just you coming here to see what it would be like if you were. Maybe there is some sort of communication between the both of you guys, but I don't feel like it's gotten really to the level of being intimate yet, okay? So take whatever resonates. This is a general reading. One or both of you guys could be a Virgo as well, a Cancer or an Aries, okay? Interesting. Let's see what else comes out, though. I'm definitely getting, though, that there is like a new path available to you right here when it comes to this person. So maybe it was blocked in the past before and you guys didn't have a chance to be intimate for whatever reason, and now it's kind of like you feel like it's kind of opening up, and that's why you're even coming to this reading, because you're like, oh, you know, there's a new opportunity here with this person. Let's see what else is coming out for what it will be like, though. So also I feel like this time will kind of open up your mind to new possibilities with this person. Maybe you guys in the bedroom will be doing something like new and exciting and something you've never done before, or maybe you guys are going to experience something you've never experienced before also. So it's going to open your mind up to a whole new way of being, right? Let's see what else comes through for my pile number 1's their next time with their person, okay? Pile number 1's next time with their person, please. We got the butterfly spirit coming out, number 11. So you guys definitely could be soulmates. You might be seeing 1111 a lot. It says transformation is beautiful. Yes. I feel like this next time you're with this person, it's going to be, or the first time you're with this person, it's going to be very transformative, pile number 1. It's going to really change your perspective and also your dynamic of your relationship, I feel, in the best way. I feel like it's going to open up possibilities where you guys can maybe be in a commitment in the future, if that's something that's not even in the realm of possibility right now. It's definitely going to open up that channel for you. I feel like and they get some like gross messages up on here. I definitely feel like they like to like eat you out, or like they just like to use their tongue a lot, and they're very good at that, pile number 1. I feel like you really enjoy that. I feel like they're going to prioritize like your pleasure first, but then they're going to be like, now it's my turn, now you please me, right? I feel like this person's going to be very like, I heard cutthroat, but that's like not the right word here. They're going to be very almost strict with the way they want things to go, which is going to be very interesting for you. Maybe you've never been with somebody like that, where they're like, okay, your turn to get off, now my turn. Almost like robotic, but I do feel like you will enjoy yourself in that way, because it's like, I feel like this person likes to take charge, okay? And maybe that's different from how you normally are in like these type of situations. If you do have a past, you know, if you've had other partners and stuff in this way, maybe you're the one who always took the lead, but this person's like, no, I'm going to, you know? Can I get another card out? What's their first time gonna be like, please, Spirit? Pile number 1's first time with this person on their mind. Okay. So we got the skunk spirit with number 54. If you guys do smoke the Mary Jane, you guys definitely will be doing that. If you guys both have maybe in the past together before smoked together, you are definitely going to be doing it this time. Also, it says know your worth. Yes, I feel like maybe you'll come closer to understanding yourself better in this situation, and you will have to really know your worth in this situation when it comes to being intimate with this person. You might have to establish some boundaries before you guys get intimate. And it's really like establishing your worth, being like, I know I'm worthy of love. I know I'm worthy of like whatever. So before I really dive into this, let's get some cards out, some tarot cards. To get some more information. Maybe in the other piles I'll start with tarot and then end with these, but let's try this out this way this time. So let's get tarot up on here. For my pile number 1s, please. What's their first time going to be like with the person on their mind? Is their first time going to be like, ooh, okay, so we got the 4 of Wands, okay. If I could pick that up, that would be nice. So the 4 of Wands talks about like celebrations, parties. It can talk about soulmates. Like that's the 11-11, right? Right here with these 4 wands. Like it creates an 11-11. I'm definitely getting that. You might definitely be seeing that sign a lot. Yeah, it just means this person is thinking of you as well. Could mean that almost like when you're starting to see 11-11 or the signs a lot and synchronicities, definitely is when this situation is going to happen. I feel like this might happen at a party or a gathering. Maybe you guys are going to go like in the back room, or you guys might be around other people. Say you're in the same house as other people. I feel like this will be private, but it has the energy of like almost being walked in on, but it won't happen. I don't feel like you guys will be walked in on, but it's like that there's the possibility of that happening here in this first time with this person, okay? We also have the Ace of Pentacles coming out. Yeah, so I feel like after it's all said and done, there will be an offering of like commitment or moving this relationship forward, a new possibility, right? Okay, you'll feel very confident and empowered here with this skunk spirit. Know your worth. You will be like, I did a great job. Right? You'll feel pretty content with this. I don't feel like it's the best like sex you'll ever have. I do feel like it's going to be kind of quick though. Like I'm getting that like you get off once, they get off once, and then you're done, you know? But I do feel like it would be relatively enjoyable. I feel like the foreplay is going to be amazing. I feel like the setup to it will be amazing. Once it actually happens, it's going to be kind of quick, kind of robotic, but I feel like you still will enjoy it. And you guys will open up this person's mind to maybe being in a commitment with you, and vice versa. You might have been closed off to a commitment, but after this, you're going to be like, yeah, I'll be down, you know? I definitely feel like they'll be good with their hands as well. They might have bigger hands, and you definitely will be like close up with this person. I'm almost kidding, like I heard like in a closet or something, or like a smaller space maybe. are just in a space that might be a little bit uncomfortable, but you guys still will get the work done. Like, I still feel like you'll feel comfortable with it, but it might be in a little bit more of a tighter space. And they're definitely going to use their hands a lot, especially with foreplay. I feel like you guys really appreciate foreplay, pile number one, or like the setup to it. Like, kind of like, I'm kind of getting enemies to lovers trope. Like, this might be like a childhood like bully or something, and you guys are reconnecting, and it gives it just that little bit edge, like that little bit of excitement and taboo-ness. Okay, there's definitely that going on. I feel like you do find this person attractive but kind of aloof. So that's really gonna play into like this whole mystery kind of thing, especially since I feel like your relationship is up in the air, and most of you coming to this pile aren't in a relationship with this person. If you are, then maybe it's at the beginning stages, you know? Let's see what else for my pile number one. So what's their next time going to be like with the person on their mind? What's their next time going to be like? Ooh, okay, so we got the 10 of Pentacles. I'm getting that for some of you guys, I don't know why, this is just coming intuitively, that some of you guys will be at like their family, like a family event, or you guys will be at your family event. I feel like it though, you're going to someplace new potentially, not for all of you guys. Some of you guys, it could be like in your house, or maybe even your childhood house, but for a lot of you guys, this is going to be at like their house or someplace you've never been, or like one of their relatives' houses at like a family gathering or function. So there's definitely that. I feel like there might be a lot of like, not to make it weird, but there might be a lot of like kids around, as in like you'll be kind of thrown off by like kids running around in the house. I feel like there's just going to be people around you when this happens, and it might be a little bit like unsettling, but it also gives it that air of excitement. And I feel like you are excited to be with this person. I feel like you're very mystified by them and like what this would be like, because I'm getting that they give off like mixed signals, so you don't know if it'll be good, if it'll be bad, like where they're coming from, but I do feel like you will enjoy yourself. Oh, and Sir Barks a Lot has decided to join us today, pile number one, so love that. He is a cutie, but he always comes out at the worst times when I'm filming, so I definitely need to name him though. So if we have any other names besides Sir Barks a Lot, then please let me know in the comments down below. We definitely need to name this guy, okay? Maybe when this video is coming out we've already named him, but just let me know. I might do a community tab, but anyways, hopefully he calms down. Let's get some more cards out here for you, pile number one. What's your next time going to be like, or first time going to be like with this person? Whoa, whoa, okay. Whoa, all right, so we got the 10 of Swords coming out and the Tower coming out. I don't mean to like scare you with all my woes here. I feel like this next time is going to be very life-changing in the sense that, hopefully you can see all those. I feel like you can't. So, that's better. I feel like you might be disappointed about how fast this person's pace is. Not when you're in the bedroom, but after all said and done, or in the closet. Not literally... You know, maybe there might be something that might shock you about this person, pile number one, and it might kind of force you to know your own worth. Like, this person might offer you commitment, or you want to offer this person commitment, but they might not take it, or they might say they want commitment, or you might find out that they're kind of just stringing you along so they can get these rendezvous. Even if this is your first time, you might realize that this person just wants a rendezvous, or maybe a one-night stand with you, even though they might be saying that they want a commitment, and you might be saying they want a commitment. By the end of the night, or after all this is said and done, they might change their mind about it, and it has nothing to do with you. I feel like they are going to be very satisfied. It's just more so on their personality, okay? For some of you guys, you could like really enjoy yourselves in the moment, but then after it's all said and done, you might feel a little bit like not that you got taken advantage of. Maybe for some of you guys, like if that is the case, then please go and talk to somebody, of course, pile number one. But I definitely feel like you are going to be questioning your worth afterwards. Maybe this is something that's like a one-off. Like maybe you're used to just having intimacy with somebody who you're in a relationship with, and you're like, this time, if you're single especially, you're gonna be like, well, you know, this is like, I'm going to just do this one night stand thing. I'm just going to maybe get with somebody I don't know very well or something like that. And while you do have fun in the moment, I feel like afterwards you're going to be like, oh, well, was that worth it? You know, was that, you know, those kind of things will be running through your mind. Let me clarify this Ten of Swords and Tower, though, so I can make sure I'm kind of getting the right messages here. So clarify this Ten of Swords, please, Spirit. The Hanged Man, yeah, exactly what I was saying. And clarify this Tower right here, please, Spirit. The Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, okay, for some of you guys, this could really, like, you might be, like, kind of drinking or dehydrated. Just a quick message. You might be drinking or dehydrated when you get into this with this person. And so by the end of it, you're, like, done. You're, like, you have a headache. You're, like, I'm tired. I need to take a break. Okay, but for a lot of you guys, I feel like you need to take a break after this person just to get your thoughts in order. I feel like, again, you're going to be open to a lot of new possibilities after this intimacy is done, basically. And so you are going to have to maybe make a decision if you want to continue. I feel like this person's coming from a place of like non-commitment, even if they might offer you commitment. And you kind of feel that energy too, pile number one. So you're faced with a choice here on if you want to entertain this person or if you want to go your own separate way and move away from this. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of like fingers. I feel like there's going to be a lot of like talk. There's definitely going to be a lot of communication, and I feel like there might be like mind games being played here, especially on your person's side, but I feel like you kind of play into it too. And there could be like dirty talk and stuff like that, but where there's like maybe a hidden motive, or maybe, you know, really trying to stroke this person's ego and stroke other things, like, you know, like, there's definitely going to be some games being played here, and I feel like you guys might, at the beginning, be down for these games, but maybe by the end of it, you're going to be rethinking them, like, is it really worth it to play these games? Like, is it really worth it to give my energy away in this way? I don't feel like you guys would necessarily regret it. Maybe some of you guys, but I do feel like it will be changing your perspective, because we did get the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man talks about a change in perspective, and the Tower can talk about that as well. So I feel like maybe for some of you guys, this is an ex of yours, if this is like the next time with this person, not like the first time. And you guys are just kind of coming back at it and being like, oh, why not try it again? Like, what's the harm? Like, but then after it's said and done, you're kind of like, I wish I didn't really do that with my ex, because now what? Like, you know, maybe they want commitment again. Maybe they're just using me again, if that's the case. You know, there is a lot of situations happening here, but the overall energy is still there, where you're going to have to make a choice at the end of the day, and you are choosing between entertaining this or going in your own direction, okay? Yeah, so let's see what else I can get here. I feel like, again, I'm getting like maybe like a tight space where you guys are at. You guys might do it in like, I heard a public restroom, so make sure it's clean, guys. Yeah, I feel like you might be smoking, you might be drinking, because we do have the celebration here, so there could be substances involved, doesn't have to be. I feel like this person will bend your legs in lots of different positions, or they will use their hands a lot, and I feel like the foreplay is going to be the main course, kind of, in like the sex, if it even comes to that point. I feel like it will, though. Maybe you guys feel like you aren't ready with this person, and they might like not pressure you, but for some of you guys, so just maybe that's why the know your worth is coming out there. This person might pressure you to do more or to do something that you're not comfortable with, so you're gonna have to face that decision there. And maybe it will hurt you, because we did get the Ten of Swords, so this person might say something or do something, like maybe try to pressure you into doing something you're not comfortable doing, so you're gonna have to choose to either do it or to walk away, but either way it's gonna change your perspective on this person and your relationship, so that's also something that could come through, okay? I do feel like this person's body is going to be very nice. I feel like you will enjoy it. I feel like they'll enjoy your body as well. there just might be a lot of mind games going on, basically. Like your guys' bodies and how everything goes is going to be good, but there might be a little bit of mind games going on, just letting you know. So let's clear off this energy now. And let me get a card of almost like advice, or kind of like what energy you should be going into this with, right? Okay. So can I get a card of advice for my pile number ones when it comes to their first time with this person on their mind? Pile number ones, their first time with this person on their mind. Advice. Okay. So we have wildfire coming out that says, what is ready to go so I can grow? Burn. Yeah, interesting. Again, some of you guys, this could be an ex or somebody from your past that you're like, this is the last time and then I'm out, you know? Which makes sense. Here, Spirit is just kind of saying what needs to go so I can grow in this situation. Go into this kind of asking yourself that, being like, is this worth it? You know, or like, what am I running away from in this situation? Maybe you just got out of a relationship and so you're kind of doing a one-night stand type of thing. And then you might you might question it, being like, why am I doing this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, could have those issues come up for you. You're definitely going to be thinking a lot after this. So Spirit kind of wants you to go into it being kind of like asking whys, you know? So I hope that helped you, pile number one, and resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments down below. I love to hear from you. Like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I definitely appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Hello, pile number two. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you chose this cute little book sticker, then you're in the right place today. So in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at like your first time with the person on your mind, or for some of you guys, the next time with the person on your mind. So let's just head into it. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different this time, pile number two. I'm going to be starting with the tarot, and then I'm going to shuffle the oracle cards on camera to get some more information, okay? So let's just head into it and see. Just think about the person on your mind, and we're going to be seeing what your next or first intimate encounter with them will be like, okay? So for my pile number twos, what's their next or first intimate encounter with the person on their mind going to be like? Ooh, I love that this is coming out. We have the Two of Cups coming out. So definitely a soulmate connection. You guys definitely feel pulled together. I feel like you guys will feel even more pulled together during this section. I'm just thinking about intimacy, but definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of sex, just straight up, because you guys are going to feel that strong pull towards one another. And since this is supposed to be like your first time with this person, I'm definitely getting that you guys are going to just become closer together. Like, I feel like you guys already felt a pull towards one another and you guys really got along, especially with how you interact. I feel like you guys are both very smart people. You guys could be air signs, so it's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be Pisces as well, Capricorn, Taurus. So, or Virgo. And so you guys are just very, very smart, very intuitive. So you intuitively felt one another, being called to one another. And this is just going to confirm your guys' intuition about one another, that you guys really are compatible. Yeah, I feel like you're compatible in the bedroom as well. Like, you guys have a good equal give and take, where like one person will just intuitively do something and you'll like it. Like, you guys read each other like a book here with this book. Like, it's almost like you guys read the same guidebook for like how intimacy should go, and like just separately, and then you guys come together and you play out the part perfectly, right? And you guys are very compatible in that way. So let's get some more cards out on here. Sorry for the neighbors being a little bit loud. Let me get another card though out for my pile number twos. What's their next or first time? I keep on saying next with you guys, so this could be somebody that you've already been intimate with, okay? And this is just like you're coming here for your next time, okay? But let's just get it. For my first time with my pile number twos, the person on their mind, what's their first time going to be like? What's the first time gonna be like? Yes, of course. King of Swords comes out, which he is an air sign. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Either way, he's very communicative. I feel like you guys will set the base rules down first before you guys really get intimate with one another. You guys will kind of know where each other's minds are at. I feel like this person will try to make you feel comfortable and ask you a lot like, are you ready? Is this okay? They're gonna be doing all of that stuff to make sure you're the most comfortable that you can be. Feel like this person will take charge when they need to, but also if you want to go and do your own thing, they'll let you do that too. I feel like for a lot of you guys, either this is somebody you've already been intimate with, or this is your actual first time, like just in general, you know, with this person or without. Like, so this person's definitely going to take the time to see if you're okay, see if everything they're doing is okay for you. And we got the Ace of Wands. I love this coming out in this reading. The Ace of Wands is kind of like, basically like the dick card, okay? Just to put it bluntly. Like a big dick energy, basically. So this person, if they do have a dick, it's going to be big. It's going to at least be very pleasing to you, okay? You're going to really enjoy the sex with them, okay? I feel like they'll take it slow. They're going to make sure you feel every part of them, okay? And if you're interested in someone who doesn't have a dick, they're just going to, you're going to feel every part of them anyways. Like, they're going to use all of their fingers. They're going to make sure you are pleasured first. Your pleasure is going to be the top of the list when it comes to this person, and they're going to make sure you feel comfortable with it as well. I love this energy coming out for you, pile number 2. So let's see what else comes out. I feel like, again, there's going to be a lot of passion between the both of you guys and like a spark. Like, you're going to be so excited to get into this. Like, when you might be nervous beforehand, but this person's going to make you feel so comfortable that you're just going to be excited. Like, you're just going to be ready for it, basically. So what's for my pile number 2's, their first time with the person on their mind? And we got the 5 of Pentacles coming out. Interesting. I'm going to definitely have to clarify this. But yeah, this person definitely could feel like maybe left out in the, or you could feel left out in the cold a little bit, or maybe you guys have to stop short. Maybe somebody comes in and interrupts you, or something happens. Maybe you're like, oh, I don't want to continue, or something comes up to where you guys have to stop short. Or maybe this person won't get you off. I do feel like you'll enjoy it though, but there's definitely something about like being left out in the cold or not finishing or something like that. So let's clarify these cards to make sure I'm on the right track here, okay? So, whoa. Clarify this 2 of Cups. We have the Chariot. Yeah. I feel like you guys will kind of like rush into this. For some of you guys who have been intimate in the past before with other people, this is somebody you're gonna immediately going to go in with it. Like, you're gonna feel comfortable enough to where you're like, yeah, I'm down. Like, just met you, I'm down, you know? Not necessarily, but for some of you guys. And yeah, you're gonna be excited. You're going to really push this as well, even if you're not the type of person who ever thought they would be pushing for like intimacy with somebody. Like, you're definitely going to want it. And feel like this person's going to go fast. Like, this is going to be fast paced. Like, when it's happening, like, you guys are going to have sex and it's going to be like a fast pace. It's kind of going to go from like 0 to 100. There might be like a little bit of flirting, but I feel like it's just going to kind of immediately go into sex. Again, this person is going to ask if you're okay. Is this okay? But I feel like once you say yes, they're going to be right at it. They're like going full speed. They're like, yes, I want this too. So great. We're in agreement here. Okay. You might have to travel to see them. This might be somebody who like pays for your flight to go and for you to go and see them. I feel like this person does have some sort of status or money or something, so that could be very attractive to you. They at least have a good way with words. Clarify this King of Swords, please, for my pile number 2's. So we have the High Priestess. Interesting. Yeah. You might be a little bit confused about this person's intentions, though, is what I'm getting here with this. And I do feel like that might be in the back of your mind while you guys are being intimate, especially if they haven't like asked for commitment from you yet, or if they haven't been super vocal about like the end goal here, right? I do feel like they are communicative in the act basically, but they might be a little bit like held back on what this relationship is, you know? So that might be in the back of your mind if that's something that really means a lot to you. You might be the type of person where commitment means a lot to you, or relationships mean a lot to you. It's like a big deal to you, and maybe not so much with this person. I do feel like this person is very experienced. So this might definitely probably isn't this person's first time. So that might make you feel a little bit insecure, but I feel like this person will kind of lead you through the steps if you need be, and they won't judge you for it. Let's clarify this Ace of Wands, though, for my pile number 2s. Clarify this Ace of Wands. So we got Justice coming out. Okay. I feel like this person has been eyeing you for a while, and they might even tell you that they're so happy to be with you in this way because they've been wanting it for a while. They might have been, like, really pushing this. I feel like they won't fully push you until, like, you're ready, because I do feel like you will be comfortable, but I do feel like they'll be like, yes. I feel like this person has been eyeing you for a while as well, pile number 2, because you do feel that mutual connection to one another, so there's definitely going to be that going on. Yeah, I feel like this, like, the sex will be balanced. I feel like it'll be very pleasurable for both of you guys. I feel like you guys both will get off. I feel like, or at least to some extent, maybe not to the extent that you guys want to. But you'll have a good time, definitely seeing that. There are some undertones of, like, confusion or, like, what's going on. Maybe it's just because this could be your literal first time and you don't know exactly what to do. So there might be a little bit of confusion when it comes to that, but I feel like you guys are very sexually compatible, and that will really help, especially if it is your first time, on, you know, what to do and being more comfortable and stuff like that. Let's clarify this 5 of Pentacles. So clarify this 5 of Pentacles, please. And we got the 10 of Pentacles. Very interesting. So, yeah, this is kind of giving me, actually, kind of take back what I said a little bit. I feel like this won't be as, like, satisfying as you had hoped for, which might confuse you. That's maybe what this confusion energy is, because, like, you guys are so compatible, and the sex will be really good. Like, it's going to be very satisfying. You're going to feel very satisfied, but it's going to, like, end abruptly, or you're not going to get to your 10 of Pentacles. You're only going to get to your 5. So maybe only one of you gets off, like, one half. Like, 5 is a half of 10, right? So maybe only one of you guys get off, which is interesting because we have the Justice here, which is, like, about balance. So maybe you guys have been, like, intimate in the past, and, like, say you got this person off, but they didn't get you off. So now it's, like, your turn to get off, okay? And maybe this is, like, fully having sex, where in the past maybe it was just, like, oral or something. So it's going to be, like, maybe balancing that out. But one person might feel a little bit, like, unsatisfied. Could be you. I am approaching this reading as from, like, your perspective, pile number 2. So do feel like there could be something lacking here. Maybe it's, like, a lackluster ending, or you guys get cut off short again. Maybe, like, when you're halfway through it, you guys are cut off by something or someone. Let me clarify these energies here. The 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Please clarify that, Spirit. The Fool, yeah. So I feel like you guys might have to, like, finish this elsewhere. For some of you guys, it's like you start in one place and then have to finish it elsewhere because you guys were, like, interrupted. I'm definitely getting, like, interrupted energy. So if you're around a lot of people, make sure it's not your family. Or anybody you want walking in on you. But I do feel like there will be a new beginning at the end of this, whether it is, like, an actual commitment, or you guys will just have to start over somewhere else, or you guys will have to finish somewhere else. Again, one person might get off and then the other person might not, so you might have to take it somewhere else and finish the job. I do feel like this person does prioritize your pleasure. I feel like they're very good at what they do. It's like they love to jump into things. Like, once you give them the yes, they're, like, full throttle, okay? But I do feel like they are talented at what they do, and so you're just enjoying yourself anyways. Like, this is the type of person who will do all the work, okay? And, like, you can just sit back and relax and enjoy, right? They do like what you do, especially when it comes to, like, oral things and, like, with your hands, but I feel like they like to please and they get off on like pleasing you or whoever they're with. Again, I feel like this isn't this person's first time, but it might be your first time, which is why this person might even take it a little bit slower than they normally do, but it's still like kind of fast. Like I feel like this is the type of person who moves fast in every aspect of their life. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely getting that energy. One of you guys could be like fully clothed or like halfway clothed during this entire ordeal. Maybe you guys are a little bit insecure about your body, so you guys could have like maybe a shirt on while this is all happening or something. Very interesting energy. I feel like there will be a lot of like wetness at the beginning. Like you guys might be very like wet at the beginning, and by the end of it, it's like might get a little, not the end of it, I feel like you will be cut off short in some sort of way. Maybe you guys are uncomfortable and you're like, you need to take a break, need to take like a water break as well, or a food break. And I feel like there will be a lot of like excitement and watery passionate at the beginning, and it'll kind of just like taper off because one or both of you like either gets tired or you get interrupted, or you know, but overall I feel like it will be very enjoyable. It might be at nighttime I'm getting, or like evening. I'm definitely getting like evening vibes as well. Doesn't have to be, it could be on a rainy day is what I'm getting, or a cloudy day. Again, one or both of you might have to travel to this person, so it might be at the end of like your traveling day or something, like to this person, or vice versa. Again, could be in a house. Definitely getting in a house, like inside. I don't necessarily feel like this will be outside. So yeah, love that energy. Let's clear it off. Let's keep this on here for a second, and let me get some oracle cards to help clarify this energy a little bit more. See if I can get more details with that, and then I'm gonna pull a card of advice for you, kind of like where you need to be at mentally for this. So can I get, what's their first time with this person going to be like for my pile number 2s, please? What's their first time with this person going to be like? This deck is a nightmare to shuffle, just letting you know. So we got this card coming out. It says, you may not always understand, would be lovely if that would focus. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Interesting. So maybe you guys have had like a turbulent past, and this might be like makeup sex for some of you guys, especially if you've already been intimate with this person, or you might be feeling like you have to have sex with this person to kind of keep them around. If so, no. Like, no, you don't. If this person wants to leave, then they will leave, but don't be scared by that. I feel like you guys might be interrupted, or things might not go as you planned at the end. And I feel like it's more so on your end. You're going to be overthinking things. And I feel like this person on their end is just going to be like, yeah, that was fun. Like, so what if we got interrupted? Like, okay. But it might be like your legitimately first time. So it might, if it ends abruptly, you might be way up in your head about it, pile number 2. So this is just saying that like blessings will come out of this. Like it wasn't a waste. Like you're good. You know, you might not understand why like things didn't fully work out like you had planned, and maybe this isn't as like lovey-dovey as you had hoped. Okay, I do feel like you guys do share love for one another. The 2 of Cups was the first card out, but again, there might be a little bit of difficulties here, but I feel like in the end of things, with this Fool card coming out, there will be a brand new fresh start, and you'll understand why things happened the way they did, right? So let me get a couple more cards to get more information about this, and then I'll pull a card of advice for you. So for my pile number 2s, what's their first time going to be like with the person on their mind? Oh, okay, that makes sense. We have number 14 coming out with the Chameleon Spirit. Oops, sorry, did not mean to hit the camera. Act as if. Yes. Maybe this is saying, maybe you guys are like worried that this person won't commit to you afterwards if you guys aren't in a commitment. Or maybe you guys are just, again, scared of your performance. But this is saying, like, I feel like you guys are going to kind of put on a chameleon skin and act like you know. Maybe you haven't told this person this is your actual first time, and they might not know at all. And so you're going to like act as if you kind of know what you're doing, you know? Kind of that. I also feel like this is like you guys might like role play a little bit. So act as if it's kind of like acting as if you're a different person, and maybe that's what makes things a little bit uncomfortable for some of you guys. Even especially if this isn't like your first time ever, just your first time with this person might ask you to be like, you know, kind of role play out a situation, and you're going to have to really put on that part, okay? They might ask you to dress up for them as well, so that's something there. There could be something about the clothes you guys are wearing. There could be candy involved for some of you guys. Let's see, or like strawberries or that kind of thing. Any sort of aphrodisiac might be involved. So for my pile number 2 is their first time with the person on their mind. Okay. We have the otter spirit coming out. Love that. Number 42. You are never alone. Yes, I definitely feel like you guys will have a strong connection to this person. Like you guys might do a lot of cuddling afterwards. I feel like you might feel like you disappointed this person, or you didn't do okay when it came to intimacy or sex with this person. But just know that this person does think you are fine. I think you guys are just going to overthink things. But you guys might do a lot of cuddling afterwards, or cuddling, like your guys' bodies might be like really up against one another. I'm definitely getting that. For some part of the time, this person might be like, if you guys are in a heteronormative relationship, even if you aren't, like this person might definitely be hitting it from the back a lot as well, but like be all up and close to you, kind of pulling you next to them as well. I do feel like you guys will feel loved. You just might be a little bit disappointed in like how you performed, okay? But overall, I'm getting great vibes from this pile number 2. I feel like it will be enjoyable regardless. So let's pull off this energy now. And let's get like a last card of advice, kind of like advice or guidance from spirit about this whole situation. Didn't mean to take that out. So let's see. Guidance for my pile number 2s, please, when it comes to their first time with the person on their mind. Ooh, okay. So we got, I don't think I've ever gotten this card in a reading. It says red-tailed hawk. What is ready for action? And with the keyword dive. Yeah, it's like it's time to take action. It's like what's mine for the taking action. Spirit kind of wants you to go into it being more action oriented, kind of doing a lot. And I feel like it would really help your mental state if you did more work. Even though this is the type of person who, again, like I was saying, would do all the work if you let them. I feel like you would probably feel better in this situation if you did a lot of work yourself, okay? And actually dived in and felt more comfortable in your skin and your body and stuff. I know that's a big ask, right? But that is something Spirit is saying. If you want to feel a little bit more comfortable, then act as if you are more comfortable. Kind of switch realities and put yourself into the shoes of the person you want to be in this situation, because regardless, I do feel like you'll have a good time, but I do feel like you'll overthink this situation. So if you want to avoid doing that, just be more confident. Be like, I am that bitch. Like, I can do this, right? And, know your worth in this sense. So I hope that resonated with you, and I hope that helped you and made sense, pile number 2. If it did, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I definitely appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you chose this cute little bottle sticker, then you're in the right place today. So in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind, what your first time will be like with them, the first time you guys are intimate, okay? So I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today, pile number 3. I'm going to be starting with the tarot right here, and then I'm going to live shuffle some oracle cards to get some more information about your first time with this person, okay? So let's just start out with the tarot. The person on pile number 3's mind, what's their first time with them going to be like? Okay. I heard confusing as soon as this card popped up. So this is the 7 of Cups. Okay, can talk about confusion, can talk about decisions. I'm going to definitely clarify this in a second. Your person could be a Taurus, I'm getting, or a Gemini, a Aries, potentially. Definitely could be a Cancer as well. It definitely could be a water sign here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you could be, okay? You might have to travel to this person, or you guys might like have different spiritual beliefs as well, which could play a role in this or something. For some reason, I'm getting that, but let's continue. For my pile number 3s, the person on their mind, what's their first intimate experience going to be like with them? For my pile number 3s, ooh, I heard a sneaky link, okay, because we did get the 7 of Swords coming out. So 7 of Swords is sneaky energy. Yeah, I feel like maybe you guys will have to sneak around to do this with them, okay? You guys might have a lot of options on how you're gonna like make this work, okay? Also with the 7 of Cups coming through, and then like the 7 of Swords, sneaky energy. Definitely could be sneaking up and doing something like in private over here. Let's see what else comes through. Maybe there's like something taboo about your relationship, like a boss coworker type of thing, and maybe that's why you guys have to sneak around. Let's see though. Let's get some more cards up on here. For my pile number 3s, their next sexual encounter with their person, or their first, sorry. So we got the 9 of Pentacles coming out. Okay, so for some of you guys, I'm definitely getting that you guys are going to be single, or like this is not somebody you're in a commitment with. This is somebody who might even be like a one-night stand for you. Depending on like your relationship, okay, take what resonates. But I feel like this is somebody who is very independent. And I feel like you guys are very independent, which is giving me the vibes that this is like almost like not necessarily a one-night stand. It could be, but this definitely is like a sneaky link, or somebody you're not like fully committed to. This could be something that you guys are like trying out. Again, I feel like maybe you guys are kind of experienced in the bedroom to some sort of degree, and this is just somebody who you want to have fun with, that you don't want to take it too seriously. Let's see what else. I'm getting more so the circumstances between the both of you guys and not so much your first time with them. So let's try to get some more information. Okay, I feel like you guys will both maybe be on different pages when it comes to like getting intimate. Like one of you guys might like foreplay more and then the other person not so much, you know? So there might be a disconnect there about like there's like maybe a lack of communication here. Or like a disconnect. I feel like you guys are good at communicating, but let's see what comes out though for my pile number 3s. Let's get some more cards. So their first time with the person on their mind for my pile number 3s. Ooh, okay, love to see that. We got the 9 of Cups. Yeah, I'm definitely getting this time will be very enjoyable for you. I feel like you will be fulfilled because this is the wish fulfillment card. So this next time it's going to happen, I feel like it might be a little bit quick. I feel like it might be a little bit sneaky. It might be done in the dark at night. You could be going over to this person's house or vice versa. You might have to even sneak them in, or they might have to sneak you in. Could be the potential here. Could be... Yeah, it's like maybe you guys live in 2 different areas. Like one of you lives in the city, one of you lives in the country or something is what I'm getting. And so it's like a whole different sphere of when you guys get together. I'm definitely getting like, I'm getting like bedroom vibes, but it's like you have to sneak them into the bedroom almost. So 9 of Cups though, you guys will be very satisfied. You'll be very happy with this situation. Maybe you're wanting something that isn't like, maybe in the past you've only slept or been intimate with people who you were in a committed relationship with, and this person's completely different. You don't even feel connected to them in that way, which makes this even more freeing potentially. Some of you guys, this could be like almost like a sugar daddy type of thing. So like only if that resonates, but it's like there's like no strings attached. That's what this is, in which you might be a little bit confused as to if this could work for you, especially if this is your first time being like a no strings attached type of energy here. But I feel like in the end, it'll actually be one of your more pleasant experiences when it comes to being intimate with somebody, because there's no like competition. There's no like judgment when it comes to that. Like you're not worried about this person going off and like cheating because there is no commitment here. So in a way, it's kind of like freeing, or, you know. And let's clarify this Seven of Cups, please, for my pile number 3s. Again, if this is not resonating, there's other piles. This pile is being very specific today. So just, again, take whatever resonates. So we got the Four of Pentacles clarifying the Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's like maybe this person is like wanting something different than you. They might want commitment from you, or maybe that's what they've said, but you guys haven't really established the foundation here yet. So when you guys get to being intimate, there might be a little bit of blocked off heart chakra energy here. So make sure you're keeping yourself grounded before you get intimate with this person, and make sure you know exactly where you're at in your mental state. I feel like this is more so on this person's end, where they're kind of like in their head about it because they don't know where you guys stand. Though it could be somewhat on your side as well. I feel like you guys are both going to come at this kind of guarded because of the no labels situation going on here. Even if there is labels on your relationship, there's something about being guarded here, like not feeling 100% comfortable about the situation outside of the bedroom going on, if that makes any sort of sense. Could be that maybe, no judgment here, but maybe one or both of you guys is in like a third party, or like maybe this person's married, okay? Or something like that, where maybe that's why you guys have to like sneak around, okay? Could be. Let's see. But it's also blocking off your heart chakra a little bit, which, I mean, in this situation, I feel like that's kind of what you want, honestly. Like, clarify this Seven of Swords for my pile number 3s. We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's like, this is like almost worth it to you because it kind of gives you some sort of power. I heard like a power trip for you, pile number 3. Like this next encounter, or this first time you're going to be intimate with this person, is going to be almost like a power trip to you because I do feel like it is taboo with this Seven of Swords coming out, but it's definitely going to give you a lot of confidence. It's going to make you come outside of your shell a little bit more. You're going to feel in control this time. That's what it is. If you've been intimate with anyone in the past before, anyone different than this person, or maybe this person, you felt like not in control, like it was up to them, it was on their time, their standards, their control, okay? Maybe because you guys were in commitments before and it kind of felt like you were giving your power to somebody else. This time, you are in control here. You feel like you're the one in control. You feel like you're the one with all the power in this situation, and it's actually really freeing and really liberating, and especially if there's no labels here, pile number 3, it's definitely going to feel empowering for you, which I love to see. Maybe you guys like are kind of like rebels or like rule breakers, like low key, and this is like something you can low key do to really feed that, you know? Kind of help you become more independent as well. Maybe you've been scared in the past of being intimate with somebody, and you're just gonna be like, with this person, you're just gonna be like, fuck it, let's do it. Like literally, fuck it. Like, let's just go ahead, and it's going to be very liberating, which I love to see here actually. So clarify this Nine of Pentacles, please, Spirit, for my pile number 3s. The Page of Wands. Okay. I'm not getting so many details. Like the past 2 piles, I got lots of details about the actual intimate like union here. More so I'm getting for you guys is just like the circumstances surrounding it or what's going through your mind. But I do feel like this will be relatively satisfying for you. I don't feel like, if you guys are sexually experienced and this isn't your first time, I feel like it's maybe not going to be the most satisfying like actual experience with this person. It might be a little bit quick. It might be a little bit like unemotional, and maybe in the past you've been like in commitments with people who you really felt love for, and like that like sort of intimate connection and union felt like on a whole spiritual realm. I feel like this time with this person is going to be more on a physical realm, so it's not going to get to that level of like wow, amazing, you know, but it's going to feel good, it's going to feel nice, it's going to feel fun. I feel like there might be some new things that you guys implement. There might be like some role playing if that's something new to you. There's definitely something new when it comes to being intimate with this other person, whether it just be the sneaking around and tabooness or one night stand, or there's something definitely new here, a little bit taboo but also freeing and liberating for you, pile number 3. Let me clarify this Nine of Cups, please. Wow. So yeah, we got the lovers coming out. I do feel like you guys are physically very compatible. I feel like you're very much going to enjoy yourself. I mean, we're ending the reading off like right here, at least this part, with the Nine of Cups and the lovers. Like you can't get more like satisfied energy than that, I think. Yeah, you guys are going to be physically very compatible. I feel like it is going to be like hot and heavy. It's going to be really steamy. You guys are going to be sweating. This person might be sweating as well. It's like you're definitely going to be very turned on with this person. Like you're going to be all hands over each other. It's going to be like, I am getting it's kind of more of a quick energy, but it's going to be very satisfying. Like it's going to be very fast as well. Like, yeah, if you guys are into like heteronormative like roles when it comes to the bedroom, like the male is going to be like on top of like their shit, like like they are going to really know what they're doing, okay? Like this person you're going to be with is going to be very talented like technically when it comes to your body. I feel like this person might have had a lot of experience before, maybe even you have as well, so you guys are just very like compatible in that way. You guys kind of technically are compatible again. I don't necessarily feel, maybe at the end of this you guys start to get feelings for one another. You guys might at the end of it be like, yeah, that was fun, let's do this again, you know? Like you'll be down to do this again with this person. I'm definitely getting that. You guys both will get off. I feel like you both will be very satisfied, and you guys might be just like laying there satisfied, being like, yeah, kind of like laying there in silence, and then one of you is like, yeah, that was good, and you'd be like, yeah, it was. That kind of vibe where it's like almost like friends like to lovers energy. So you guys literally might be just friends with this person. Maybe that's that taboo energy here, or maybe that's what that new thing is, being introduced into this situation for you, pile number 3. Yeah, I do like that. You guys might be from different like backgrounds, like cultural or ethnic backgrounds, and that could add a little bit of spice here as well. I'm definitely getting like maybe like boss vibes, or this could be like an enemies to lovers situation, but I'm more so getting like friends to lovers as well. Again, yeah, I feel like you guys will open up slowly in the bedroom. Like this experience you will start off with like a closed heart, but there's going to be something exciting about it. Maybe something exciting about this person, what they do, or, you know, maybe something that they do that's very talented, okay? And it's going to kind of open you up to being more confident in yourself. The Nine of Pentacles can talk about confidence, as well as the Page of Wands, and also trying something new and passionate. And by the end of it, like it goes from this energy, right, 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, really blocked off energy, confused energy, to like really open and fulfilled energy here with this 9 of Cups and the Lovers energy. So definitely getting that. You guys might also take like a food break to quickly like eat something. It's kind of what I'm getting, like a salad break almost. It's kind of funny going through. One or both of you guys could be like Gemini, Leo. I heard Sagittarius as well. Definitely Taurus going on here, especially with that food energy coming in. My Tauruses love food. So let's get some oracle cards up on here. Get some more information. I'm going to shuffle this deck. This deck is a nightmare to shuffle, so hopefully we get the messages that need to come out. Oh, okay. Well, that card just flew out, so we'll take it. Oh, there's 2 cards. I guess we're going to have 2 cards today for you. So, this card right here says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who you like sneak off and like, maybe you weren't even seeing them in this way before, but you are like, I deserve love. I deserve to be happy. I am going to do this for myself. Or maybe in the past, you always like were intimate with people for their sake. This time around, it's going to be for your sake, and you are going to make that known, okay? We also have this one right here. This card says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. Yes, it's like you guys are letting your boundaries down with this person, where you might have felt guarded at least first off, even when you guys first get together. For this, you might be a little bit blocked off, but you're just gonna be like, I'm definitely getting it like fuck it energy, like like I might as well just go all out. I might as well just let myself be free and kind of like, again, this, I feel like this is a new experience for you. You've never done something like this before, and it will be very liberating and freeing, especially if you're going with the flow. Okay, I feel like you'll go with the flow when it comes to the intimacy itself. You will just kind of go where this person leads, and you might lead this person a little bit as well, and it'll just come naturally and be very fun, and you guys definitely will probably want to do it again afterwards. Let's get another couple cards out to get some more information about this next time, and then I'm going to get a card of advice for you, pile number 3, but you can, what energy you can be embodying when this happens or to bring this about. So, but let's quickly get some more cards to see what this time is going to be like. So my pile number 3's first time with the person on their mind. What is it going to be like? We got the koala spirit here with number 35. This says, Spirit has a plan. Yeah, I feel like you kind of feel like there is like a plan behind this. It's like you're trusting Spirit will protect you in this situation. And you're trusting that like this is all part of like Spirit's plan. So it kind of gives you a kind of a freedom in that sense, where it's like you don't have to really overthink things, and you'll just kind of, again, go with the flow here. So I feel like that's what the situation is kind of a lesson about, is more so going with the flow and doing something that makes you happy. Let's see what else comes through for my pile number 3. So what's this next experience going to be like for my pile number 3s? We have the number 32 coming out here with the hawk spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Wow. Yeah, it's like, I feel like if you guys are any bit of nervous about this next encounter with this person, or this first encounter with this person, don't be, because you will know exactly what to do in the moment, and you will do that in the moment. You will go with the flow. You will go with like what feels natural to you, and kind of just trust the whole process, and trust that, for one, you won't be caught, and I don't feel like you guys will, because I feel like I'm not getting that energy like you were interrupted. I think pile number 2, I filmed it the other day, so I don't quite remember, but I feel like pile number 2, like their pile was kind of interrupted. If that's the right pile. But yeah, I feel like you guys will finish. I feel like you guys will be very whole and complete in this situation, and kind of be more like, you know, in a freer energy. And that's where Spirit kind of was guiding you towards, you know, kind of a lesson in just like letting go and letting God in this situation, which is kind of funny to put into this situation, but you know, let's clear this energy off though, and let me get a last card of advice for you, pile number 3. So for my pile number 3s, please, can I get a card of advice? What energy should they be embodying when it comes to this to have the best time? How can they bring this about? Can I get some advice for my pile number 3s, please? All right, so we got the, what does that say? Okay, big blue stem, okay. This says, how can I be of service with shelter? Yes, I feel like this is like a Spirit encouraging you to be of service to yourself, but also of service to this person. Just kind of be in a service energy where you're giving to yourself by giving to this person, you know? With shelter though, I am getting that, like, this is a lesson, I think, on being able to be free in giving to somebody and doing something out of your comfort zone without compromising your spirit and feeling like somebody's taking something from you. It's kind of like taking your own power back by giving, if that makes sense. And that's kind of the best energy to be in when it comes to being intimate with this person for the first time. Pile number 3 is kind of, it's going to give you that liberation where you can kind of put your heart on your sleeve without actually giving up something of yourself, or maybe you did in the past. Maybe with past partners you felt like they were kind of taking from you when you guys were intimate, okay? For a lot of you guys, again, I don't feel like this is your absolute first time being intimate with somebody, maybe for some of you guys, but it's kind of that same cycle that happens even when you're like a kid, and like some people might take advantage of you and you feel like you're giving up more of yourself, you know, by giving to people. But this is that whole situation of being able to be secure in yourself and not having people take from you, but also still being of service. So that is lovely energy, pile number 3. I absolutely love your reading today. That made me so happy. So if that did resonate with you, pile number 3, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I definitely appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. If you chose this cute little crystal ball sticker, then you're in the right place today. So in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind, what your first time being intimate with this person will be like, okay? So in today's reading, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, pile number 4. I'm going to be getting into the tarot first, okay? And getting a good look at this situation, this next intimate union with this person, or your first one, and then I'm going to get some oracle cards that I'm going to live shuffle on camera to get some more information about it, and then I'll get a card of advice for you at the end, okay? Pile number 4. So let's just get into it. Let's see. For my pile number 4s, what's their first time with the person on their mind? What's it going to be like? Okay, so we got the Page of Swords coming out. Very interesting. So you guys might be talking a lot. You guys might have a lot of good communication before this happens. This person might ask you, like, is it okay if I do this? Is it, you know, that whole conversation about consent as well. You guys could be like you guys could do a striptease for this person, I'm kind of getting, or like vice versa. You might watch this person give you a striptease or something, or maybe a lap dance, I'm getting. I don't know. There's like a lot of teasing going on here at the very start of it is kind of what I'm getting with this Page of Swords, especially like there could be a lot of dirty talk, just teasing in that way as well. Okay. There's also something to do with money here going on, so I don't know what that's exactly about. You guys might be co-workers. That could be what I'm picking up. Could be your boss. Could be somebody with just a lot of money. Maybe you guys are getting paid for this, you know? Could be something like that. Could be like a sugar daddy type of situation. No judgment here, but I'm definitely getting money's involved in some type of way, okay? This could be somebody from your past, so it could be an ex, so this could just be like the next time with this person, or like the first time in a long time with this specific person on your mind, pile number 4. Or this could just be somebody from your past as well that you used to like work with, okay? So this person could be an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Libra, could be a Sagittarius or a Scorpio as well, I'm getting, okay? This could be at this person's house when you do it, and maybe not in your own space, only if it resonates, only if that's possible. Let's see. Or it could be at like a relative's house, I'm getting, or maybe outside. Ooh, none of the piles today were outside, but maybe you guys are my outside piles or my public pile. I don't know yet. Let's get some cards though. For my pile number 4s, please. Okay, we got the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm getting called back to a really funny situation that happened when I was learning tarot, okay? So I saw this card. I didn't know what the meanings of the cards were yet. Like, I hadn't studied them completely yet. So I was just trying to do tarot readings based off of my intuition to ask questions. And somebody was like asking me about like their next sexual encounter with somebody on their mind. And I got this card and I was like, well, they're gonna have a big dick. And like you might play with their balls a little bit, because I saw like this whole like imagery going on right here. I was just being called back to that. So definitely if that applies, pile number 4. I don't know why I'm so like happy like in laughing in this reading. You guys might do a lot of laughing together. You guys might literally be friends, or you guys just get along like that, pile number 4, with this person. So there might be a lot of laughing around. There might be a lot of like not necessarily seriousness. You guys could be drinking as well when this happens. But I feel like there'll be a lot of like, if like one of you guys or both of you guys have like balls, they're gonna be like a lot of playing with them. This person, if they have like a dick, it's going to be bigger, or at least going to be very satisfying for you. I heard Captain Hook, so if you want to listen to that Megan Thee Stallion song, go ahead. Definitely getting that energy as well. One or both of you guys could be wearing a skirt as well, which the other person would like, or like leggings. Something about showing like off your assets, if you know what I mean, could definitely turn this person on, pile number 4, and I definitely will this next time. So for my pile number 4s, their first time with the person on their mind, please. We got the 6 of Pentacles. Love to see it. So this talks about giving and receiving, talks about equal give and take as well, especially in this situation. Again, a lot of Pentacles energy coming out, so I'm definitely getting earth energy and also like money energy, material wise. You guys could be using like toys in the bedroom as well. Like, even if this is your first time with this person, you guys both might be a little kinky or something. So you might like tie your hands up here. You could be like using certain toys. I'm getting like hot and cold play as well. So like with ice cubes and stuff, maybe with like a little bit of like candle wax or something could be going on here for you, pile number 4. Just a lot of equal give and take. I feel like you guys will just take this in a lightheartedness. Like this will just be a lot of fun for both you guys. Like I'm literally smiling and laughing over here. Like, like it's just gonna be such a fun time. So lighthearted. I love this energy, actually. It's like giving me like the biggest smile on my face. So for my pile number 4s, can I get another card? What's this first time with the person on their mind going to be like for my pile number 4s? What's it gonna be like, please? Whoa. Okay. So we got the 3 of Pentacles coming out, clarified by the 5 of Pentacles, okay? So maybe somebody in this situation wanted something from the other person and they kind of like shut them down about it. Could be something there. Maybe one of these people, maybe this other person wanted like a third party to be involved and you're like, nah, fam. So that could be something going on. I do feel like maybe with the 3 of Pentacles being clarified by the 5 of Pentacles, maybe things either got cut off short or things didn't just work out completely as planned. But I feel like you guys would like laugh it off. It's like almost like somebody like got sick halfway through and they're like had to cut it off short or something, but you guys will like laugh it off. For others of you guys, somebody like literally walks in on you and you're like, oh. Let's clarify the rest of these cards though, so I can see what this energy is more about, and I might have to clarify it as well. So let's clarify though this Page of Swords starting out for my pile number 4s. The 4 of Cups coming out. Interesting. So yeah, I feel like this is just about teasing. Like maybe you guys have been like hot and cold in your relationship in the past with this person, like, and that's kind of like that teasing going on, continuing into like the bedroom. Like you guys might like hold back your energy but like pretend like you don't want it, but then you actually do, you know, and that's kind of like playing into all these words. This could be for some of you guys, could be like makeup sex, if this is like you're coming here for somebody you've already been intimate with, or maybe even not, but like this is like makeup sex. Like maybe you guys had an argument and you guys are like fixing it with like sex basically. And so there's going to be a lot of like joking around, there's going to be a lot of playing, there's going to be a lot of like, I heard ropes and tying up, so there's that as well. But or belts could be used here. But yeah, like it's going to be playing off like one or both of you guys could pretend like you're not interested, and then the other person has to like get you interested, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like that back and forth, right? There could be a little bit of mind games going on here, but I feel like it's all in good fun, like it's for the purpose, kind of like role playing here as well. So let's see. You might have to convince this person to kind of get it on with you, but like I feel like they'll take it in a lighthearted way. I don't feel like there's any like super negative connotations here, like somebody's actually being pressured. It's like it's just a little bit of peer pressure, but not a lot, you know, like not enough to where it's like toxic or anything here. Pile number 4. Let's clarify this 2 of Pentacles though for my pile number 4s, please. We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, also you guys might not have even known that this person really wanted to be open to this with you. And you're going to be kind of shocked at the fact that they will be open to this. You might have to do a little bit convincing, or vice versa. This person might have to do a little bit of convincing as well. But I feel like, again, you guys just take it in good stride. I feel like there will be a lot of communication. I feel like you got one or both of you guys might like introduce the idea of like maybe even doing something in the bedroom, or like just introducing being intimate with this person, and this person might be like, oh, I don't know about that right now. So you'd have to like maybe convince them a little bit. I'm not condoning that necessarily, but I am seeing kind of that dynamic going on here. I'm just letting you know kind of what I see here, not like necessarily condoning any type of energy like that. But yeah, so I'm also getting that, like, again, just a lot of foreplay and a lot of teasing going on. Like, they might, like, literally, like, edge you, you know? If you don't know what edging is exactly, it's basically kind of in the name, where it's like they'll take you almost to the edge of, like, getting off basically, and then they'll stop, like they'll pull back their energy, like that type of thing. So when it actually does happen, it's like the best you've ever had. Definitely feel like edging is going on in this situation. There could be a lot of water, a lot of like different objects and different moving parts happening in this whole situation for you, pile number 4. So that's kind of where I was getting like the toys. Could be with like a third party going on as well. So sorry also about the noise in the background. Clarify this 6 of Pentacles though, okay? Ooh, okay, so we got the Judgment coming out. Yeah, I feel like you guys might give this person a hard time or vice versa. Again, a lot of teasing going on. Also, like, maybe if this person isn't giving as much as you would hope they would, you would, like, legitimately just come out and be like, hey, you need to start doing some work over here, you know? That's also going on in this situation. I do feel like you guys might, at the end of this, talk about your relationship as well. You could talk about, like, where is this connection headed? Like, what are we doing here? Like, is this working out for us? Again, this could be makeup sex with somebody, so you guys could at the end of this be like, are we good? Like, let's work things out, you know, again, let's go again, let's do another round, you know. I am getting that maybe you guys will go for a couple rounds, but almost like this could be like an all-day event, or it could last for a while, because I feel like you guys have to work out some of your problems together, and this is kind of how you guys are going to do that. Or you guys are just going to work on figuring out each other's bodies, so it might take a while like that. I'm definitely getting this could be like a hotel room, this could be outside potentially, this could be, you know, just something, a space where you guys do feel like comfortable enough to like bring toys out, or comfortable enough to really have conversations, or to like really take your time and play and foreplay and, you know, do all that type of stuff as well. Definitely getting that coming out. So let's get some other cards up on here for you, pile number 4, to see what's going on in this situation. Your first time with the person on your mind. For my pile number 4s, their first time with the person on their mind, please. This deck is so hard to shuffle. I think I'm going to take this card though. I kind of wanted to pop out. Wow, okay, so we got friendship coming out. Interesting. I definitely felt like you guys might have been friends. Like I was saying, like maybe friends over here to like start this relationship up. I feel like, again, your communication is very strong. So, friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Yes, it's kind of like, again, if you guys had an argument, this is kind of how you guys are going to fix it. Even if it is your guys' first time together, pile number 4, you're like, huh, might as well. You know, like if you're friends, you're like, I wonder if this will help, right? That's so funny to me. Yeah, like it's like trying to fix things through being intimate. Which might not be the healthiest way to approach intimacy here, but I do feel like that's something that's happening here. Maybe this person might be afraid, like, not to deep dive into like the psychology of this whole connection here, but this person might be afraid of losing you, or vice versa. So they might feel a little bit of pressure to like sleep with you. The energies could be reversed here, but they could feel pressured to sleep with you so they can keep you, or so they can work on things. So maybe it will bring your connection to a different level, to a higher level, instead of maybe losing you. And that's kind of where this energy is at the end here, is kind of, did it work out? Like, we're trying to fix something lacking here. We're trying to fix that, okay? That's why I'm saying there might be a couple rounds here, because this could deal with like actually getting off. Maybe one or both of you guys don't get off the first round, so you guys are going to go back at it again and try again. Definitely trying to fix something, whatever that is, with this first time you're going to be intimate with this person, okay? Could legitimately be your friend as well. I feel this will strengthen your friendship, strengthen your relationship, for sure. I feel like you guys will have a lot of things to talk about after this goes on. I do feel like it will be good, but it's more so you guys are going to be up in your minds. And maybe not fully present to really enjoy it, though I do feel like you guys will enjoy it, but afterwards you might be up in your head again about this. Let's get some other cards to see how this is going to play out. So for my pile number 4s, how is this situation going to play out? What's their first time with this person going to be like? For my pile number 4s, their first time with the person on their mind. We have, interesting, number 36 here with the koi fish. So this says, there is always enough. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, like enough time. I'm kind of being like, there's always enough time. There's always going to be another chance. There's always going to be more time to do this. Maybe you guys are worried about the time constraints here, but I do feel like you guys will have enough time to like kind of get things done. Maybe you guys feel like the relationship or friendship is falling apart, so you feel like this might fix it as well. But you're kind of being like, you know, we're going to fix this. There's always enough here for us to really work on, you know? I feel like you guys will be enough for each other. Like, I do feel like this will be, like, pleasant. I do feel like you guys might talk things out at the end, though, to see where you guys' headspaces are at. So, for my pile number 4 is what's their first time with the person on their mind going to be like? Person on their mind, what's their first time? Wow. Okay, so we got the number 46 coming out with the peacock spirit. This says, let it shine. Yes. I feel like this will kind of get you out of your comfort zone a little bit. Or like, I feel like you guys are going to let your feelings shine, or kind of just let this situation really, again, work things out for you guys. And at the end of it, you're going to be like, wow, I have clarity on this now. Now I know where we're at. Now I know what decision to make. If you're having to make a decision on this person, maybe getting intimate with this person really helped you figure out if you just want to be friends or if you guys want to be more as well. It might be like almost like a test like that, that you or this person was doing like while being intimate. And then afterwards, you're going to like let your intentions be known. You guys are going to be able to really think things out. I feel like you'll have to take some time out after being intimate with this person to really think things out. But once you do, you're going to be more clear about where you stand with this person, you know? And I do feel like you guys are going to be confident in your bodies. I feel like you're going to be proud of your performance with this person. Again, I'm definitely getting like you guys are just going to be really good at communicating in the bedroom, so you're going to feel confident that you did a good job and vice versa. Okay, definitely feel like there might be you guys might be like really wet or something, because we are getting like the koi fish. Definitely getting that this person has like that this person gets very wet as well. And if this person has a dick, it's going to be very big or like have a I hate saying this. I really do find it kind of low-key disgusting to say this, but I feel like it's shaped nice. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna like elaborate there. But I definitely feel like that's something you will enjoy. Let's see though. For some of you guys, you might not actually have like intercourse or like actual sex. Like this could just be legitimately just a bunch of foreplay and just playing around with your fingers and stuff like that. And just a lot of communication and dirty talk, just getting hot and heavy, but not actually doing the deed. That could be potential here in this situation. But you guys are going to get like almost up to that point, you know? Let's get a card of advice to end off this reading for you though, pile number 4. So can I get a card of advice for my pile number 4? This is just going to see what energy you should be in approaching the situation, and also what will give you the best outcome. Okay, put you in the best headspace. So can I get some advice for my pile number 4s? Okay, so we got the clouds coming out. Let me get another card of advice. So can I get a card of advice for my pile number 4? Okay, yeah. This makes sense. So the clouds coming out, this card talks about kind of like kind of confusion, things getting in the way, stuff like that. And then also like blocked intuition can talk about like just a lot of things going on. But then we also have this right here, the warble card with the dick sissel. That's this type of bird right here. It says, am I singing my song? Yeah, I feel like you guys should approach this situation coming from a more selfish perspective. Like, be selfish with this person. Don't let like clouds cloud your judgment. Don't let like all these thoughts cloud your judgment here, and make sure you are talking. There's a big thing about communication here. Make sure you are talking with this person, especially if this is somebody from your past. Make sure you're very clear with your boundaries. Make sure you're very clear about what it is that you want from this situation, because I feel like maybe some of you guys might get into intimacy with this person and not have talked things out before. Like, are we friends? Are we in a commitment? And then afterwards, you guys are going to be like, you might get a little bit more clarity on that, but you guys, if you don't go into it with expressing exactly what you want from this person afterwards, then you could be a little bit up in your head too much and could be a little bit confused, okay? So Spirit wants you to be kind of going into the situation knowing exactly what you want and being able to freely be confident and express yourself and know where you're going afterwards, okay? Pile number 4. So I hope that helped you and I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I definitely appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.